That's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river, and we are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New York Giants.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. 5 yards on the game's first play. 2nd down. His first pass attempt of the game, Charles, and the pass rusher's right there to hit him. But no fear, he delivered an accurate ball. Nice catch.
And you never want to see your quarterback getting hit, but it also sends a message to the rest of the team when he's able to take that shot and still deliver downfield. Show him a little toughness, and the team rallies around him. This could really help them on their drive.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Okay, break.
And the Washington first down.
Go. 18, cut.
Off the play fake, Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. You talk about this Giant defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
this a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Ready. 70, Timber Wolf. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now Daniels. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And it's 3-0 Washington. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. These two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 12. And it was the Giants with a road victory, so they'll look for the sweep here in MetLife Stadium. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Giants at 11-4 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on the...
Here's a diving catch right side. 12 more yards there and another first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You talk about this Washington defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Let's go.
Here's Dart. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Throwing his Dart. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. To the air, Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
And the Giants first down.
Ready?
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Scatterboo will take it in for the Giants touchdown. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Go.
To the air goes Daniels. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
60 Maverick, 60 back, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now they try the right side here. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. A 4-yard pickup that gets him going forward, but still 15 yards left on 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. On to punt, Jamie Gillen. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
60 Bison.
To throw is Daniels. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
16 yards.
First catch of the game there for Samuel, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Daniels. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
A yard, all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcats.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over
that down and distance, no real surprise they decided to throw the ball. But I think where the surprise kicked in, the result. Short pass downfield. That ball got taken for a nice journey to turn into a big play.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Ready? 70, Timber Wolf.
Daniels looking to throw. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
Okay,
This
ready?
offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Throwing now is Daniels. A quick throw there is incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
And here's a handoff out of the gun. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Viking 18.
And McLaurin, the motion man right. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Tracy going to get it on 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd and 10.
At the Commanders' 30-yard line.
60 back.
Dart. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
That one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Dart from the gun on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the first and goal. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll throw now on the final play. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. 1 second, all that remains. In motion comes the tight end left. A final shot before break. Daniels. That's some strong running. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Play action. Now Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
13 yards on the play. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Through the middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Cam Scatterboo. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Giants come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
Commanders 6. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Here we go, here we go. 70, Timber Wolf.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up second down.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. No, no. Ready, ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Fights through and now a crease. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 61 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. They finally caught up to him there at the end of the play, but great inside handoff, and what a powerful run.
The first few yards seemed relatively easy. Then it got tougher, right? And that's where he showed that he was not going to go down easily. He was not going to be denied until he got everything he could out of that run.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Mustang 19. Let's go. 79 Broncos.
Here's 2nd and 8. Now Daniel's going to keep it. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Stephanie! Viking 18! Dragon 60! Let's go!
From the gun on 3rd down. Daniels looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. John Bates, his first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have cut the lead back down to 2. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Throws right side, and he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out.
Joe Lutz set to kick off.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Here's 2nd and 3. On play action, here's Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
By Johnny Newton. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Let's go now.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Come on.
And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
70, Timber Wolf.
Off the play fake, Daniels. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Pass to 60, pass to 60. Ready.
Now Daniels. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Pass. Cougar 19. Ready, go, go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Completing along the sideline, McLaurin with it. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the 1st down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready up.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14.
Commanders 21, Giants 14.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
To throw now, Dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
That one taken in by Neighbors. And he's got this down to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Touchdown. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Dart going to look to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Jalen Hyatt from 8 yards out. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. And they'll accept that penalty.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
My high school football coach was very fond of saying, you've got to meet force with force. And on a short yardage running play, that's what you're going to encounter. And how about them picking up the 1st down on that one?
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
This is Samuel. Dances by him. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Here's Samuel. A little juke. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Here's first down.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6, 60 by 10.
To throw is Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete.
They took a big shot there for the end zone, and if he finds a way to come up with it, that might be your game winner. But it was not to be. The coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
7, ready. Pat the 60, pat the 60. 19 Lions. Ready.
Here's Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's got it.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
They'll try to run this one in. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
The score, Commanders 28, Giants 21. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Down the left sideline. Then he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20.
And this is one of those gotta-have-it drives. You can't start much better than that. Big yardage there. And just as important, he's able to get out of bounds. And now, that changes everything.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Hyatt has got it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Second down, goal to go.
Ready? Coca 19.
He's back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Lutz will look to add the extra point.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
He knocks it through, and it's 35-21.
Makes the score. Commanders 35, Giants 21. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. This is 1st and 10. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that one is incomplete, and now we're inside of 10 seconds. Just 9 remain. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Throwing, dart. And that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half. And